Bizzleberry's bringing you a special PBE video for Seraphine. This is the first time that will have ever played Seraphine from, looking at the video that I released in the reveal earlier a couple of days ago. We're playing all with viewers. I've tried to balance the team as much as possible, but there are some ELO limitations. I think the average ELO in this lobby is going to be around about between bronze and silver. So I want to make that clear as we're going into this. I did try and give the enemy team a little bit more priority on main roles where possible, in the jungle and on the AD carry role in particular. But I just want to make that kind of clear there for you guys so that you're watching this video and you're kind of understanding where this is coming from. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that's like diamond versus all iron team kind of thing and give you a misrepresentation. So we'll see what we can do here. I believe we're going to have the season 11 items here. So when Seraphine gets released on live, we won't have the new items yet. So throwing that out there as well. But we do have some new little rune adjustments here. Like for example, Transcendence has spell haste in effect earlier and it progresses more throughout the game nicer. And the new items, this whole spell haste should be in this game at the moment. So it does look like we're playing with a Caitlyn. I'm playing Seraphine Support. We're playing with a Caitlyn and we're up against an Ashe Soraka. So a bit of poke coming from both teams there. It's like the enemy Ashe is running a teleport and the Soraka is running an ignite. So making sure that, if we can get... I have to factor in the teleport coming in, so we can't push in the wave sloppily and then get teleport ganked by the Ashe. That's one little threat there, so we'll have to keep an eye out on that. But the main reason for this video is just to get a feel on AP ratios, cooldowns, mana costs, and if she's going to be a valid support. I will be covering her in the AP carry role for sure, and I will be looking to do her in the mid as well, just to give myself an overall proper impression. Apart from that, I've decided to go to the summon area runes, so some of her abilities can augment allies in terms of giving them notes and things. I'm pretty sure the summon area should pass on to allies in that regard, so that should work at least anyway. So this is Seraphine's music passive when she's near allies. So we're going to want to start off with most likely a Spell Thief's Edge. Let's just start with that. Relic Shield might be better, but I have no idea at the moment.
Maybe the world's not ready for me. Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
She's got very flappy hair. Very flappy indeed. So, let's have a look. Q 10-second cooldown. Deals 71 magic damage, increased by the target's missing health up to 106. Okay, so the damage isn't particularly great, but it is a generous AoE by the seams of it. W 26-second cooldown. Grants herself 21% decaying movement speed, and her allies get a third of that, and everyone gets a 700 shield. And the Echo would give people an okay amount of health. Nothing too crazy there. The E, 72 magic damage in a line. Does 60% damage to minions. And if you max it, it does 4 damage. I think we'll just start with a Q here. Oh, I just noticed she started with her passive. Her passive was fully charged. We just did the Echo passive there over onto the red buff. We might miss out on minions here. Did they freeze the minion freeze tactic? Right, so that Q affects minions and it's going to get last hit tags a lot if we prioritize on the Q. Okay. Reminds me a lot of like Zillion Bomb Q. It's like the same kind of projectile speed as that. If you've played Zillion support, then it will probably be a little bit similar to that. So we have the Echo ready and we have a root ready now. So let's see if we can do something with that. Not letting me get near them. Okay, damage was pretty meh. But the root was okay. What is this range? There's a really long range on the root actually. That's like longer than a Zyra E. Right, so that's the combo. And the Q, when you drop it down, it like spreads out on the floor. Kind of like Nico ulti, like a mini Nico ulti. Okay, so that was an Ash Flash. That wasn't that bad. But yeah, the only okay, so I was gonna say like she doesn't actually seem that much support viable, but then I did realize the E range cast was actually pretty huge, and I think that's maybe the one thing that can make her into a support potential here. It's just purely because of that range is pretty noticeable. Mana costs aren't too bad either. 60 on the Q, 65 on the Q and 60 on the E is pretty reasonable for support spells. Ooh, the double flash, I love it. Yeah, that's good, that was alright. Definitely does seem like she would work quite nicely with a poke champion. Whether it's like an AP carry Lux or Senna could maybe work as well. Ashe could potentially get a stun with the E. So if you don't know how the E works on... Oh, the root did connect there. So if you don't understand how the E works on Seraphine, the first tag is a slow, and then it turns into a root if they're already slowed. If they're, yeah, they get rooted if they're already slowed, and if they're already rooted, it turns into a stun. Alright, we're probably overextending here. We probably should have reset. If we're gonna stay here, we have to take this next wave and then recall. It's actually pretty nice poke damage. It's alright. And, you know, like the Sona meme? The 2.0's Sona meme? She doesn't feel like Sona at all. It's like, it's funny because like a lot of her kit is like seemingly like Sona, but she doesn't play like Sona at all. There's way more going on, a lot more involved than what Sona is. So is recommended items. I mean, we can try like a tier. I'm imagining it would work with the... Yeah, let's do that. Let's try a tier build. How much money have I got? They need to change it so that the money shows in the shop properly. Control world. Alright. Okay. So how does the tier charge now? So you have to strike an enemy with an ability. Does that include minions? I'm assuming that includes minions. But yeah, in the shop they really need to add this total gold at the bottom and then implement it like somewhere in here, like in the normal shop. In the current shop. But yeah, she actually feels like an okay support. Feels more like a Lux actually, more than anything. Yeah, I'd say that's probably what she feels like. She feels like a Lux support. The same kind of thing. You got the shields and the W, but with an extra bit of movement speed. The Q is a little bit like the E without the slow, but then you got the E, which is like a mega root. Gonna check if tier does stack. Oh, yeah, it does hit off the minions. I've got it ready now. Nice. That's another double root. I mean, we just did the dragon.
Everyone's got their own use. Mine's everything.
It's crazy that range though, and it's on a pretty short cooldown. I like it.
Joy's too quiet without sorrow on the downbeat.
Maybe it's out. Ooh, that was a good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This K got flash. On TPing down now. Yeah, not much we could do to get out of that situation. Let's try and grab some cooldown reduction. Ooh, which one is it? This one.
Hope I don't get lost in all this music.
Zoom. But the streamer, it's fine. As I said, I wanted to make this game as balanced as possible. There's no point me like, I should be punished overextending like that. But that's what would happen in a normal game.
Wonder what I sound like
It's
outside
fine.
my head.
Actually, that jungle is quite fed at the moment. Ezio, the Ornn on the top lane's doing alright at the moment. I would be interested to play this mid though. I want to see like the difference in terms of like how she feels to farm, but or even like in the AP carry role. But yeah, in the lane, she's more of a max range root enabler for like an Ezreal or a Caitlyn. You could probably do it with a Varus as well. There's a couple of like ADs you could potentially like work with here. Senna as well. Anything that has like a root or a slow, we've got options.
Even in my dreams, I hear
Okay, that was my ulti used there. So that's Ashe with no flash again.
easier to hear someone else than hear yourself. Listen up.
And chase down a little bit here.
Follow my voice.
I'd like to see if we can make a play here. So I'm kind of just chugging down my spells now just to get like the double cast back up again.
On this stage, but it sure does hurt more.
Haven't really noticed the notes in action, if I'm honest. Need to keep an eye on that a little bit more. So me and Caitlyn each have a note on right now. Yeah, I need to kind of look to auto attack harass a little bit more of those notes.
Easier to hear someone else than hear yourself.
Bit quiet down here. I really should be looking toward. We kind of like tunnel visioned here on the. Oh, the trap missed. Yeah, but enemy.
Stage fright? Never heard of it.
Come on, go, 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 go. Yoink. We got trouble. Make it double.
Get stuck in my
Yeah, it's a really nice combo, isn't it? It's like the rooted and then charmed. It definitely gives Caitlyn time to get the trap down and stuff. Not sure about this this build I'm doing though. With the Archangel stuff. But we'll go with it for now. Also, another thing, the
Hello Bizzle and chat Bizzle Pengu.
hey Mr. Thank for the 6 months resub. One thing to touch on here as well is that the double cast actually does give you like another charge towards your next spell. Which is one thing I'm a little bit surprised at them giving. I could see them maybe potentially undoing that. It wasn't a double cast, unfortunately. We can go in on this. Seems a little bit hesitant. Alright, we got the dragon. Good job. I think that's one thing I need to like do a little bit more is like build up those charges. I was gonna say the power chords, but the stage presence. Damage is nice. Like if we get the Caitlyn Q in a bit quicker there, on the overlap on the E, it'd be a really nice poke. Pretty decent wave kill. Like if that was a double cast as well, that would be doing alright. Guess we'll max W next. Doesn't do too much actually. It doesn't make it any stronger. It just reduces the cast time down by a small amount. That's a nice charm. Yeah, she has got a lot of crowd control when you need it. Ooh, whiffed that, my bad. I'm tanking at the moment. Hit it. Wait, what? Literally tanked the turret for the Caitlyn to go hit. Oh dear. Oh well. Maybe it's a bit of the ping lag coming in. I think a couple of these members do have about 150 MS and stuff still. But a bit of an epic fail. Yeah, I think I died to confusion there because it's like I was watching them not actually hit them. But it's fine. It's whatever. Ash gets away with that play. So we need a mythic item. We actually need to look into a mythic item and do something here. Like the Shuridias could be quite nice. Give everyone around us movement speed as well. I think that could be quite nice. Could try doing it as Shuridias. Being spotted here. Should be okay. There's a big fight happening topside at the moment, which I can't get to. That Mimi's getting quite fed. I guess if we could go more magey, we could maybe do like a Leandry's. I mean, they've got a couple of tanks on their team. Maybe we can do a Leandry's build. Get them out of lane, they're kind of like 2v1. Those notes will surf at the turret as well, which is kind of cool. We should just do this dragon as soon as possible.
Everyone fights to be heard. I'll fight to listen.
Don't fail the smite. Ooh, okay. Maybe we can find something here. No. Okay, there's a flash. But yeah, I missed in my route anyway. I want their flash. Yeah, her music covers the in-game music. Double root there. Whoa, those notes did a lot of damage there actually. Oh, not sure if we want this fight or not. One's trying to go in. I'm tanking. No. Read the Amumu there. Got my ulti coming out very, very soon. A charm? Double charm! That was actually sick! No way, that was so cool! That was actually amazing.
Let that be your swan song. People don't always listen, but that's no reason to keep going.
Nice, a double cast Q getting the kill there. With only 1 point in Q as well. This is really fun to play. Yeah, I like that. That was cool. I think we can do a Leandry's because we need a mythic item. Yeah, and the extra mana here will still scale off the book. Yeah, I'd say she's support viable. I mean, you gotta be working probably a little bit nicer with your, like, closer up with your AD carry, and maybe something like an Ashe or a Senna with like a Glacial Augment, if that's still in the game. Is that still in the game? In Season 11, I can't remember. But anything with like slows, like the Varus E, Misfortune E, like stuff like that would help a lot to enable her double cast on her E. I'd be really interested to see her as an AP carry bot side with a support that has decent crowd control. That Q damage is doing 210 damage with 1 point in. I know I've got like AP. It's 290 if they're below 25% health. That's a lot of damage on that like execute portion of the Q. Need to be careful of the ulti. I mean, ow. That was a good Ashe arrow. That's from downtown. Whoa, hi. Just charm the whole team. Nice. Let's dip out. I can heal everyone here as well. The heal's delayed. It's got like a similar to like 3-second like delay. Yeah, 2.5 second delay. It's not like it's the shield's instant, but the heal isn't. So if I wanted to heal again, it's okay. Probably overextending a little bit now. Ash Arrow is going to come up shortly. That shield though, holy moly. Both supports saving their carries. Yeah, those shields are huge. It's like karma on like to the extreme. Like those mantra E's equivalent. No, I guess there was a ward there. Yeah. Alright. I've actually managed to get decent vision in on us. Bit worried about this fight. We don't have half our team here as well. Three-man charm there, but they're not going towards me. They're going out the pit because it's a charm. I stole the Drake though. I literally just realized I stole the Drake. What took her there? My ulti? Okay, alright. Gonna try and get her voice volume up a little bit higher. Is this gonna be support viable? I think with crowd control. Yes. The crowd control on your AD carry. It is possible. Like if that connects, for example, we probably win a fight. Just the engage is the range potential is really nice. Rooted the Ari at the back, but you know we've got a Mordekaiser issue here. Arrow going wide. Okay. Nice. I've almost got my ulti. That was a really nice Ori ulti. Oh, Xerath's Embrace doesn't have the shield anymore. Okay. Don't think we're gonna get much more here. Yeah, it's not happening. How can you listen to music? If you're standing near an ally, then you hear it. If you're the ally, you need to be standing near Seraphine. Alright, so we got our Leandries in. We're going to get an extra 5 ability haste as well because of the Xeraphs. How much AP are we getting from the Xeraphs? 109. Okay. And we've got a boat ton of mana as well. Ulti's coming up again shortly. Oh, the save! I got ya. No problem. interrupted the Aria there. I can maybe get the whole team here. If we get someone more in the front line here. Look at that chop! Look at the what's this ridiculous? Excuse me? 3-man AoE charm at that range? You kidding me? This champ is hella fun. What the hell? Nice. It's like a combination of so many different champions, but she like the abilities that she has just excels in. Like her Q is like Nico Q, but just better. Her W is like Mantra E / like WE on Sona. Her E is like Zyra, but better. Her ulti is Ari Charm, but AoE and like a bajillion range. Like she just does stuff that other champions do, but just way better. Look, what is that engage range? Okay, that's the first ulti I missed. Okay, fine. But luckily my ult cooldown's not even that bad. Okay, we're gonna have to watch out here. Probably Leandries, which does reduce magic resistance. What the hell? Am I gonna get a penta? Penta? I want a penta. Okay, probably can't get a penta. Come now! I want my quadra kill at least. Fine. Not today. Cheeky berries won't let me have a penta. Alright. So yeah, the new Leandries, by the way, if you weren't aware, actually reduces the magic resistance of the enemy up to 25%. So it's a nice MR shred item. This will give us Cloud Soul here actually. Nice. Cosmic Drive. Dealing damage with abilities grants movement speed. Let's just go for it. Sure. More cooldown reduction.
Not sure where I'm going. Can't wait to find out.
So my E is on a 5. What? Excuse me. My E is on a 5-second cooldown.
Oh yeah.
It's actually really insane. Well, hi Mumu, what are you doing here? Let's try and get a good charm here. 3-man charm into Orianna ulti? What? Alright. Nice. But yeah, this champ's actually insane. Usually not much happens between PB and live as well. Like in the videos that they gave us on the reveal, they didn't show ranges. I had no idea her E would be this range. It's disgusting. She like I don't say this often, but she's actually like if she were to be released like this, she will be OP. That would have been another triple charm there as well. But have fun with this when it comes out in live in 2 weeks time. She's gonna be perma-banned and ranked for sure. There's no way she's gonna get through in champion selection. Not at all. I mean, if she's meant to be like a mid lane player, if she's already doing that kind of stuff as a support, it's gonna yeah. Support, by the way. Yeah, actually crazy. Crazy. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that insight into Seraphine as support. I'll be doing some AP carry and some mid lane versions of Seraphine if you want to check that out. I'm sure when they are ready, the links will be around in the video somewhere. But if you enjoy that and you want to see more Seraphine content, don't forget to subscribe on the YouTube channel. And don't forget to follow on Twitch. I'll be streaming Seraphine when she comes out on live and doing more PBE antics. And yeah, don't forget to stay very awesome. Take care.